Day 9 of the Best Super Juniors is right around the corner. The last show in Corcoran Hall, as we are going to miss Corcoran Hall. Fucking crowd was awesome, but it is what it is. You know, you can't. I wish fucking every block show was at Corcoran Hall, but it's gotta keep it special. You gotta keep it special. So, as far as comparing the 3 days, this is probably the weakest one of the three, just on paper. But yeah, it's still gonna be a good show. As we're starting off Tiger Mask 4 versus Show. Starting off Block A, as I'd love to see Show get a win here. That'd be nice. He's been having a pretty solid Best Super Juniors so far. Him and Shingo was awesome. Him and Marty was really good from last night. And it's really he's a great hand. I think the crowd's getting really behind him so far. Here against Tiger Mask, it'd be nice to see him get a win. And the crowd's going to be pretty much red hot for the opener, I think. As next match, Will Osprey versus Ren Narita. Obviously, Osprey's going to win, but it's going to be fun to see how he does against Ren Narita. Narita has been showcased pretty well so far, usually doing some type of cool overhead suplex throughout. So it'd be cool if he catches them on something, hits an overhead suplex on them out of nowhere type of thing. It'd be even crazy if he did, count the Os cutter with it, but I don't think it's gonna go that far. Maybe the backhand spring overhead kick will catch him into it. But it's gonna be interesting to see how it plays out, though. Obviously, Osprey's gonna win, but it'd be interesting to see how Narita does with him. As Marty Scurll versus Yoshi Kanemaru, the two heel masters going at it. The villain versus the fucking cheeky bastard, Yoshi Kanemaru. As it'd be so funny if it was a double count out or some dumb wacky shit like that. But I think Marty Scurll's gonna win just from thinking Kanemaru's gonna cheat. Birdie King's gonna get involved and help Scurll get the win. That's just kind of my opinion on it. But it's gonna be interesting how the two heel personalities go against each other. As the next match, Robbie Eagles versus Doki. Eagles has been done. Hopefully, he gets a win here. He's been really impressive so far. Even in losing effort, he's done tremendous work as far as really working the legs, and his style is so refreshing because he works a body part. He can do all the flying shit that you want if you're into that, and then he can also have some nice psychology working a body part and doing that throughout the match. And to me, I think he's really perfect at what really a junior should be as far as a New Japan, especially in this fucking Best Super Juniors round robin tournament. He can have a great match with anybody, and I think he's proved that here. And I think him and Doki, they're two very different personalities. Obviously, Doki more of a heel, and might do some heel wacky shit, but I doubt it. I would hope Rob Eagles gets the win, but wouldn't be surprised if Doki does get a win. He could use a couple, at least, in this Best Super Junior so far. As the next match, Shingo versus Taka Michinoku. Taka finally getting up the card here. He's been curtain jerking for the past 8-9 shows now. Whatever goddamn many he's been now. And at least here, he's 8-9 shows. He's only been on 4. But a little bit of exaggeration. But Shingo obviously is going to win. It'd be interesting, though, if Taka beats him. Just fucking shocking upset. I wouldn't put it past him. It being 5th on the card, that kind of scares me. But I wouldn't be upset about it. Taka's the fucking man. God bless him. But yeah, I'll go with Taka. Or I'm about to say, I'll go with Taka. I'll go with Shingo getting the win. But I wouldn't put it past him if Taka gets an upset. As Ryusuke Taguchi versus Bandido. What a match on paper. I'm very excited to see this. Taguchi and Bandido. They're gonna have some fun shit, man. Bandido, of course, is the fucking man. Taguchi, he's the fucking man in his own way. And it's gonna be awesome, man. I think the crowd's gonna be all about it. All about it. But as far as who's gonna win, I'll go with Taguchi. It's a bigger name. It'd be nice to see Bandido get a win here over Taguchi, but I just don't think it's gonna play out for him. As Jonathan Grisham versus Taiji Shimori. What a match on paper again. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Two guys, similar styles, as far as, kind of smaller junior guys. I think Gresham's 5'4", maybe even smaller, maybe 5'6". Ishimori's 5'2", so they're similar builds, similar style somewhat. Ishimori does a little bit more of the flashy, high-flying shit, but still, it's pretty good ground game from both guys. Obviously, Grisham maybe the superior technician, but it's really close, to be honest. I think Ishimori's got a lot of tricks that he just doesn't really bust out on occasion, but it's going to be an interesting match. As far as who's going to win, I'll go with Ishimori. I think Grisham pulling out a fast one at the last show over Tiger Mask, I think that's not going to happen here. I think he's got his nice little upset win. Ishimori's going to lose here, especially after losing to the Yoshi Kanemaru. Could see him bouncing back, getting a win. As a Yo versus Bushi, I'm kind of about it. It's going to be okay, but nothing like the previous two matches I've talked about. Obviously, no strangers to each other, being against each other in tag matches and whatnot, junior tag matches. As far as who's going to win, I'm going to go with Yo getting the win. But it could be a decent little match, I think. I think it's very much going to be like a cool-down effect into the co-main and main type of thing. As the co-main event, probably in my opinion, match of the night going into this thing, Dragon Lee versus Titan. This is going to be fucking awesome. The Cork and Hall crowd, this is going to be perfect for them, because they're going to be very well representative and really be accepting of the lucha style. Maybe like a smaller town that's running New Japan, maybe they'd be like, we don't... But usually they love everybody that does the Tope Kangiros and Tope Suicides and whatnot, no matter where they're at. But here at Corkin, I think this place is going to be jam-packed for it. And it's going to be really awesome to really see these two guys on a pretty big stage. I mean, if it was a Block A main show, I mean, it definitely would be even cooler to see, like, two CMLL guys main event, like a Best of Super Junior show. But, it happens, just the way the cookie goes. As far as who's going to win, way back when I did the first actual preview, just kind of predicting how it would unfold, I thought Dragon Lee was going to lose to Ishimori and Titan, and now he's lost to, obviously, Ishimori, but he's also lost to Shingo now. So I don't think he's going to lose to Titan here. That'd be a little, maybe too many losses for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, but now, it wouldn't be completely out of nowhere. Especially with him just losing the night before, it'd be kind of weird to bounce right back with another loss. But Titan and Dragon Lee, it's going to be fun, though. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to go with Dragon Lee getting the win. But it wouldn't be shocking if Titan did win. And the main event, and kind of a match I'm kind of like, how about, to be honest? Rocky Romero and El Phantasmo. Rock's awesome. It's just El Phantasmo. Just in-ring. Just nothing. Nothing for me. And I think the crowd's going to be about it, because I think they'll get behind Rock and really give him a nice little babyface kind of rub for the match. But I just don't think they're going to, especially after following Dragon Lee and Titan. That's a hard match to follow with El Phantasmo. But if someone's going to be able to do it, Rock's up there, man. Rock could probably get a good match at El Phantasmo. If not, Osprey and Phantasmo was really good as well. Taguchi and Phantasmo is actually, I think, it's going to be probably his best match of the tournament. And once that happens, I really do think those two styles are really going to mesh well. Depending on where they're at, of course, and if the crowd's kind of about it. But they should be. But as far as who's going to win, El Phantasmo, he's still looking for that loss. I don't think it's going to be The Rock. I think he's going to lose to Taguchi and then maybe somebody else. Maybe. But I don't think it's going to be Rock. For sure it's going to be Taguchi, though. But, I'll go with El Phantasmo getting the win. But that'd be awesome if Rock does win. That'd be a perfect guy to have him up, like, a little bit of an upset, but really not in the grand scheme of things. Rock's the man. As that will do it for my preview of the show, and I will catch you guys for my review of the show. Take